Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and welcome to the long-awaited mega unboxing video from goldsilver.be. Now, you'll have to excuse me, I'm on my mobile phone camera because this is a huge box, giant box. It's the biggest one I've ever had come through, and I can't fit it on my camera with its tripod. So excuse the shaky video, hopefully it's not too bad just for this intro. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a big group order of silver that I've been arranging through the Silver Forum. If you haven't checked out the Silver Forum, you must go check it out. It's a fantastic place to go and meet like-minded investors in precious metals and numismatics and collectible coins and things like that. It's also got a really great trade section, and it's got people like me organising group buys, and also people like Numistacker doing group grading submissions. So make sure you go check it out. The link is in the description below. Now, as I said, this is a group order, so the majority of everything that's in this box is not for me, it's not mine. But that doesn't make it any less exciting for me to unbox it. In fact, it's quite fun for me to see what everybody else has been buying and have a good old look at what maybe I should be getting myself. Now, as I said, it's a group order, and the idea behind it was in the UK, it's very difficult for us to buy cheap silver because we have to pay plus 20% VAT on silver, which is sales tax. So it's a real killer. Certainly, if you wanted to buy just a couple of coins, you don't have a choice really, because if you go to Europe where it's cheaper, you're going to be paying 13, 14, 15 euros in shipping. So this big group order allows people to take advantage of that. You can share in with the value of the parcel. So there are some people in this order who've just ordered one coin, and it's ended up costing them only 20p or even less, on some occasions 10p for their postage. Obviously there's onward postage to them as well to consider, but overall it's been really popular. We've had about 22 people involved in this order, and I think there's close to 5,000 euros worth of stuff in this box, so it's going to be a really fun unboxing to do. Now you can see the box is a little bit worse for wear. It's got a few dints and dents. It's not in perfect condition, but hopefully everything inside is fine. Usually with goldsilver.be, everything is very well parcelled inside with polystyrene, bubble wrap and things like that. It's had the orange tape broken, but that was me taking off the labels, so that's all fine. It's got its medicinals label on there as well. Do not leave with a neighbour. I was in when the parcel came, so I can't really speak as to what would have happened if I had not been in. But there have been, issues around the UK couriers that goldsilver.be use. I haven't had any issues with them to date. The guy that came today, he was very nice. I asked him if I could check over the parcel and make sure everything was okay, and he was fine with that. So yeah, all good for me at the moment. And goldsilver.be themselves, this order has been delayed by about 3 or 4 weeks because of some issues getting some of the coins from the Royal Mint in the UK, specifically the 10-ounce Queen's Beast coin, which you'll see quite a lot of in here because they've proved to be very popular. But goldsilver.be, very good in their communication. They kept me updated on all of the delays that were happening. It was delayed twice. And then when they did come in stock, they contacted me straight away to say, everything's ready, can we go? And of course we can. So I found them to be very good. They certainly are very good to deal with in terms of they reply to their emails anyway to me. I think they're very good. Anyway, enough rambling about that. What I'm going to do is, rather than sitting here and let you watch 30 minutes of me unwrapping things from bubble wrap, I'm going to skip ahead and we're going to unbox everything off camera, and then we can have a look at what everybody's bought. So there we go, that was fun. Lots and lots of silver in here. So I'm going to have a quick check through everything, make sure it's all here, get it all arranged nicely on the table. So in a jiffy, just like... And we're back. So for you guys it was just a quick snap of the fingers, but for me it's been about a 12-hour period between doing that last video and getting everything out on the table here. And I'll tell you for why. Because as I was going through all of the coins and checking against all the invoices to make sure everything was there, it became quite evident that everything wasn't there. In fact, we were missing 16 of these 20th anniversary Britannias, and also 2 regular Britannias, as well as a 2-ounce Lunar Dragon. So of course that was a big concern. You know what, I was quite stressed about it, quite worried about it, because 95% of this silver is not mine. So I was thinking, oh gosh, what is going on? How do I get this sorted? How do I get it rectified? And what happens if I can't? So what I did was I phoned goldsilver.be straight away, told them that stuff was missing, and they said if I could just send a photo of the box showing the orange tape intact, which I had, then they would investigate there and check out the filming that they do when they box everything up, so they can make sure they put everything in that they thought they did. So I sent them all that information, and then and I was expecting to take a couple of days for them to basically get back to me. But then within about 10 minutes of me sending that email off, I got an email straight back from them. They'd gone and checked my customer safe where everything was being held, and lo and behold, there were the missing items. So, there's a little bit of human error here from goldsilver.be. I can understand that. I've made errors, and I'm sure everybody in the world has made mistakes at some point. It's just part of human nature and human life. Human error is always there. And with this particular order, there was sort of 22 plus invoices with a whole host of different pieces of silver, and it must have been pretty difficult to make sure everything was there. So I can understand that some things were missed, but they're basically putting it express delivery out. It should be here in the next few days, and that's about it really. So from that point of view, you could look at it and say goldsilver.be messed up. Well, little mistake, but the way they handled it was great. There was no real accusatory stuff from me. They just wanted the facts from my end, and I supplied them. I'm sure it would have been resolved in its own right, but all in all, very good. And it was dealt with at like 7 o'clock in the evening as well. So to have somebody being able to sort that out and check and get back to you straight away, rather than having to wait and have a stressful couple of days waiting, is fantastic. So I have it all packed out on the table here, and this is fantastic. This is exactly why I wanted to do this big unboxing video, this big group order. You might confuse this for a full stack video because there's a couple of 100 ounces on the table here, but it is in fact an unboxing video. So we can see this huge eclectic mix of silver and one tiny gold coin that people have been buying from the silver forum. So I'm not going to go through every single one. I've shown a couple already. This 10-ounce kookaburra is just awesome. I love it. I've never seen a kookaburra that size, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this order, because there's a whole bunch of coins in here which I wouldn't have bought, like this 5-ounce African elephant. I think that's really cool. Very, very fun. But I have to say, the star of the show has got to be these 10-ounce Queen's Beast lions. These are the culprits for the big delay as well. So these were the ones which delayed it from the Royal Mint, and there's 10 of them on the table here. Those are really, really cool to have all 10 out. And it's quite cool that we had 10 ordered, because I'm going to definitely collect these. One of these was mine anyway, but I'm definitely collecting these as a full set. So when you get whole 10 of these huge capsules out with these 10-ounce silver coins there, you will absolutely love it. So I can highly recommend it. These are phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, highly recommend the 10 ounces. They are fantastic fun. So those were probably I'd say the second most popular. The most popular coin ordered in terms of number volume anyway, not ounceage, were these 20th anniversary Britannias. Now I'm not going to get too close up and personal, because I'm going to do an episode of InFocus Friday on these, I would imagine, at some point. But they are very, very cool indeed. Lovely design on the back, and we'll just have to have a look at those more closely. But those were definitely the most popular item ordered, which is always a good sign. And then everything else I would probably just describe as basically a menagerie of wildlife. There's just so many different cool animal things. We've got loads from Rwanda, so we've got some of the Rwandan animals, including the Rwandan roosters. Those are pretty awesome. One of my top 10 coins for sure. We've got anything from, we've got owls. We've got the Nui owls, which is very cool. I haven't seen those in person, so to see those is very cool indeed. Might end up picking some of those up myself. Lots of queen beasts. So we've got some griffins, some lions and dragons. People obviously think those are very good popular coins. We've got a really cool one here, which is a 100-gram water buffalo from Congo, I think. So that's very cool, very chunky coin indeed. Now you see most of these are in little bags rather than capsules. And that's the case with most things from goldsilver.be. You do get the majority of stuff in bags unless it's a special coin like the Britannias. We have also in here a whole bunch of koalas and things as well. So these are very cool. I do like the various different koala designs. So to be able to see them all up here is great. I've got a wedge-tailed eagle there as well. But Perth mint seems to feature very heavily in this. We've got some different privy marks on these koalas as well. So those are very popular. We've got some interesting other coins as well. So we've got two of the Egyptian relic series. I hadn't seen these before, so it's really nice to see these up close. We've got the 5 ounce and the 2 ounce. I think it's Horus and King Tut. So those are very cool indeed. We had someone pick up another 5 blessings coin. I've got a couple of these, and I've already had a few others in a previous order for other people. So those are always very popular. So that's about it really. It's been a really fun process. It's been a challenging process, don't get me wrong. When I started this, I was expecting maybe 5 or 6 people to be involved. So to have like 22 people, it's been pretty tough. Oh, and there's some capsules as well that came from goldsilver.be that people ordered. So yeah, it's been a tough one to organise, but I've really enjoyed it. And I think having all of this out here on the table for me to enjoy and unbox, and for Mrs. Backyard Bullion to enjoy as well, for the short time that we have it, is really good. So I'm definitely going to be doing these group orders again. As I said at the start of the video, you need to go and check out the Silver Forum, because that's where I'm going to organise it through. So it's nice central one place rather than me emailing lots of different people. So make sure you go check out the Silver Forum. I'm going to probably open up another group order in a week or so. So make sure you keep an eye on the Silver Forum trade section, because that's where I'm going to put it. Otherwise, if you like this video, I would really like you to press that like button and share the video around on your social media. I think this is a really good example of a company that has done a job, made a mistake, but owned up to that mistake. They apologised directly to me, and they've rectified it very quickly. Excellent customer service. So I think it's a good video to share around so that people understand what might happen and how you resolve it. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also if you click the alarm bell, you'll get a notification when I upload new videos. Tomorrow we have another video on the Silver Forum bars. It's the last video on the Silver Forum bars because they are all done and they are ready to get posted out, which is fantastic. Love it. So make sure you stick around and check that video out tomorrow. Otherwise, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for watching, and please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.